Guys, so I honestly, what am I saying? Anyway, so I recorded a vlog for you guys, but in this vlog I'm gonna have to do a little emceeing, just a tiny bit, because I have been so busy. I've been trying to do, some clips for you guys, and so this is gonna be a month or a month and a half long span of time. For this first portion, I am going to look for a Christmas tree. I put my Christmas tree right up after Halloween or so because I just felt like I wanted to. I was looking for a pink tree this year because I kind of wanted to give like bubblegum a pink vibe. Like hot pink Christmas, but not hot pink, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I didn't really know. I knew I wanted versions of pink and not the like rose gold kind because I have done that before for my Christmas tree. But this is just me like looking around. I went to 2 or 3 stores just because it was kind of early. So not a lot of stores were stocked at this point. But to the scene. Okay. I'm literally looking for pink, and I've been just. Okay, so after I found my beautiful tree, like the ornaments for my tree, I put it up, and then it was okay, but it wasn't giving for me. So then me and my mom and my sister, we went to some other stores and found like some pretty ornaments and things like that to put around the house, and I have included that as well. This next scene is about I'm going shopping with my, my family, my church family, and we partner with an organization, a nonprofit called Help for Her is what it's called. If you want to donate, you can donate here. You can donate through it's an app called Givelify. Basically, Her aims to help women in need, young women with adulting and things like that, services and providing referrals for things that women would need, because it's hard kind of growing up and adulting, and the homelessness population is a serious issue. So Her is aimed at working towards helping people in that way. Basically, what we were doing was we were going to try to give out holiday baskets for families in need. So what we did was we bought a bunch of turkeys, which you will see, bought a bunch of turkeys and a bunch of supplies for our family's boxes so that we can provide a Thanksgiving meal. We did like so much calling, so much went into this, but it was just a beautiful thing to see. Okay, so we are packing the boxes for the Thanksgiving family giveaway. We're going to be giving away holiday boxes to families in need. So that's kind of what's going on right now. It's a bunch of stuff going on. We got a lot of turkeys, a lot of food, a lot of calling, and sending reminders and stuff out for people to be able to get their baskets. Being able to give away, I think we gave away about 80 boxes this year, and that just makes me happy. We did the same thing last year, and we were able to give about 60, so we were able to provide more for families in need. And honestly, you guys, it's a small thing to do for people. It's hard for me to deal with knowing that I can only do so much because, one meal on Thanksgiving, there's 365 days in a year, and it was hard for me. I was trying to just keep myself on track, but that's what kind of my passion. I would love to help people. Like, if I could just house people, if I could provide them with resources, that would be my passion. My mom is also, our whole family is really in the service business. Even, we serve at church. We serve, my uncle's an evangelist. We have always been involved in that kind of business of serving, and that's, I feel like, is my life's goal. So that's what I'm working towards, trying to figure out what resources can I help provide for people who are in need. I also want to say that some of the things that I've heard, like, just on social media coming up, is like, if someone says that they have a need, it is like, and you decide to give to them, I don't think that you should be worried about what they do with the money. It makes me so sick. Like, I hear people talk about, the homelessness population or people that are unhoused, and they're like, oh, I'm not giving this money to so-and-so because he's gonna do, or she's gonna do, or she's gonna get. That's not the purpose of giving, and that shouldn't be on your mind. So if you, and especially since when we see people, you see people that are unhoused, you're giving a couple dollars or so. Like, stop playing with me. And I know that we're all struggling. I know that, but giving should be done freely. I love people freely. And I just feel like that's how everything should be. Okay, so let's go into the next scene. Yeah, I did go and get my nails done. It's actually this set that I had done in there. Oh, don't look at them. Don't look at them. Because they're... it's time for a fill-in, but the way my bank account is set up, I don't want to talk about it. But I'll probably try to get them done before Christmas. But other than that, I'm not too worried about it. But I did get my nails and my toes done. I love that shop. They did pretty well, I think. So that went well. Okay, now on to, this is the scene where I'm kind of like, it looks like I'm in a hotel. That's because I was in Ann Arbor. I was there for a training. I went to a training, and I had to stay a couple days in a room, which is why I'm appearing to be in a room. Very tired. I'm not responsible for what I look like right now. Oh my god.
No one can let God go. No one let God go.
No.
And all the things that I know that your parents don't. No one can let God do.
But I think the training was very helpful. I love trying to perfect my craft. I learned a lot during that training. I got to meet a lot of new people as well, and I really appreciated it. But I was so tired, you guys, afterwards. I don't know. Oh, like, I was exhausted. And that is because when I went there, I'm like, okay, you got to make sure you have all of these things, you know, make sure you pack, make sure whatever. Girl, I packed, right? I get on the road and I get there. I realized that I forgot my pump charger. So, like, I forgot my pump charger, which if you guys are new here and you don't know, I have type 1 diabetes. So I'm on the Tandem Mobi pump, which has a charger. I used to be able to just use, like, when I was using a T-Slim, I just would plug in like one of those Android chargers, and it was easier that way. But this is kind of like where you would have to like sit the pump on a charging base. Because I forgot my charger, my blood sugar like went off the rails, and I honestly I'm just recovering. It just takes the energy away from you, like when that happens. And I had so much to do that I wasn't paying attention, unfortunately. I have a lot to juggle. And then it's like, I'm so grateful for having this pump, but it's like, I have to charge it. If I'm not charging it, then I have to change the insulin. If my insulin is not changed, then it needs to be charged. Or something else is going on. Or my phone is not charging. And so or I don't have Wi-Fi, which all affects my ability to control my blood sugars. So I go to the store, right? And I'm going to the Walgreens trying to just find a charger before I have to be where I have to be, you know? I get there, like, okay, so they're better than us. This store is like, their Walgreens doesn't even look like ours. Like, they have like a escalator in that boy. I don't know what's going on in there, but I'm like, okay, I see what you got. Your stores are better than that. Whatever. And then and then I bought a charger that was the wrong one. So at lunchtime, I literally am trekking to some store. Okay, so the Walgreens in Ann Arbor, so they're better than us, then that's fine. But like, there's a second floor or something. All right, so wise old me, I'm at a hotel and I forgot my pump charger. So now where the hell is what I'm looking for? Like, I don't know where this is because I have to be back by 8, literally. All right, so I just got back to the hotel room. and I had a fucking debacle today. Don't ask me why I'm whispering. But like my diabetic pump, I left the charger. So I'm quite frankly trying to come down from a high blood sugar, and now I'm going to get dinner. And yeah, I ended up getting a charging base that you just sit it on. Actually, it's right here from Five Below. Isn't that funny? Like, who would have knew? Like, so I got this right, and this is my pump. I gotta change this thing anyway. But like, I would basically sit it on here, right? And when it started charging, I said, "Thank you, Jesus," from the bottom of my heart. And then I ran, back to do what I had to do. At that point, it still took several hours for my blood sugar to regulate. And so it's very difficult with the insulin thing. You know what I mean? It's expensive, and I am blessed to have insurance, but even so, the things that go with it, and that, like, the adhesive doesn't stick right. Like, it's just so annoying at times. And I've been dealing with that. High blood sugar, when you come down, it can take me days to recover. I just feel like really tired and just exhausted. So that was kind of what was happening there. I did get some new sets that I'm going to show you guys. So I did purchase these sets from Glucomart, and these are for my Dexcoms, and these are for my Tandem Mobi. Another thing that I had ran out of was the patches that you have to stick the Mobi in so that it can stick to your body. So these are what the patches look like. They're kind of big, but my Mobi would go like in there, like in the sleeve part. I don't care. I'm happy that it's colored. It makes me feel better about myself. It makes me feel better about trying to maintain this disease. I'm sorry. It's hard. It's hard. I'm grateful. God is always taking care of me. That's how I'm alive. It is hard though. Later on in this vlog is Thanksgiving. We had our Thanksgiving, and it was cool. I was a little overstimulated, to be honest. I'm always overstimulated on holidays and just regular days. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, just like, it's a lot generally. But we decided to make like the Coraline meal. We substituted a couple things, just because I don't really like peas and carrots or vegetables or whatever. Anyway, so we did that. My sister made the cake that's like the welcome home. If you know Coraline, and I'm obsessed. I'm a grown woman obsessed with an animated film called Coraline. So, I mean, she's from Pontiac, guys. Come on. Like, she's from Pontiac. That's really cool to me. And her hair's blue. And Dakota Fanning been my girl since hide and seek. Like, me and her, we're here. We're locked in. Like, so anyway, I did that. And then after I went to, I attempted to do some Black Friday shopping. So I got to get my gifts and stuff together. It was so busy on both days. It was extremely busy. A lot of people. I was overstimulated. In conclusion, I was overstimulated. That's all. Oh, those are the ones. It's so it's Thanksgiving. A bunch has happened. Like, it was so busy on Thanksgiving. Girl, it's Thanksgiving today. That's how busy it was. But like yesterday, but right now I'm gonna be putting on some moisturizer and getting ready to sit in my house and eat turkey. Yeah, so I got these new brushes from, it's called BS Small. Girl, I don't know. But it's supposed to be a women-owned company. So, and I'm doing the same makeup routine that I literally always do because I don't really change in that way. So, I'm going to speed this process up. But, yeah. Hey Alexa, play Some Things I've Learned by Tiny Habits. Do you see her in the back of my mind? I guess I'll be using the VS Lip Plumper. All right, something slight, whatever. You know, it's a little look or whatever. I guess. And this is kind of all I'm doing for the Thanksgiving. I haven't brushed my hair. I look disheveled, and I'm a little tired. But hey, Alexa, pause. Anyway, I don't want to get that copyright, but if I do, really, I don't really care. But yeah, that I was like just out getting a bunch, trying to get like all of the food. This year we're kind of doing a Coraline inspired Thanksgiving meal. This is you know, we are all kind of dealing with loss at this point, and it's not kind of, it's definitely. So I'm just trying to push forward and kind of, I don't know, it's kind of hard to not know when someone is not present, you know? So I'm trying to just make the most of, or kind of just trying to, you know, continue some type of tradition so I don't like make everybody else even sadder than they are. So anyway, you guys, you're gonna see, like, I came from a training this past week that was really good. Yeah, so I came from a training that was really good this past week. I got some decorations for my house, which is actually what these are, so don't mind these. I gotta put, like, you know, we're like redecorating our situation, and I'm happy that I'm, you know, was able to make it to another year. I'm a little sad. That's just the truth. I am in the best mental health, honestly, that I've ever been in, which is odd because I'm like making such discovery, and I feel like I've just been reflecting for a while since my grandma passed, but I think that God mentally prepared me to go through all of the bullshit that I was gonna have to go through, just like the breakups and mental strain. And you know, I'm still in my discovery with my neurodivergence because I get mad at myself just for existing sometimes, but I'm just like, right now I'm very content, which is what I pray for, so that's fine, you know.
Yes. Mom. Into pans, and it just says bottom.
Okay, rock, paper, scissors. Let's go.
Makeup right now. You will not get something like this. I promise.
Where are you looking? Okay, come on.
It will be here.
Okay.
I will have
All right. Yeah. Sound like it.
Oh,
I was gonna say.
How do you
What?
play? Okay.
Rock. Wait. No,
Okay,
nigga, what
I
the
got
fuck?
Really?
Rock,
Like,
paper,
it's not in my life.
scissors.
I
What?
don't play hand games. I play game games.
Okay, whatever. Rock, paper. Why are you hitting me? It's not Knickerbocker. Okay, come on. Now you just was waiting for me. Wait. Rock. You trying to choose your own. Wait. Rock, paper, scissors. Hold on. All right. Oh, let's go. Rock. Okay. No. Oh, you brought it. Because you keep. Yeah, okay. 1, 2. Rock, paper, scissors. Paper, scissors.
I don't know why.
Rock, paper, scissors.
So we agreed.
You know that Knickerbocker?
Then we got one
Ceiling?
one girl, the lavender.
Oh, well, wait.
The name of the mother and sister. She walks.
You really haven't seen it?
Not even a day. I asked you, Mama, to watch it, and y'all said y'all wouldn't be traumatized like that again. So
Because it's sad as shit.
that was the end of that.
It's a bad movie.
But I did watch for.
You want to go to the park? We can go to the park. Okay, in my book, I have a poem called Where Have All the Forks Gone? Similarly, where in the hell is happening to the ruffles? I can't find a bag of medium-sized ruffles to save my life. Like, did something happen and I didn't know? Okay. Whew. Oh my God. Just got back from Black Friday shopping, and there's a lot of people outside, which overstimulates me, quite frankly. But I had to, because I got Christmas shopping and a bunch of other shit to do. So I'm gonna take these glasses off because I really can't see sometimes in the dark, so I have to wear my glasses. Okay, so 5 seconds. We're about to do it right. I really don't. It's a lot of people outside. We get it. It's a lot of people around. There are some people that are so angry over people like accidentally bumping them, and it's not even me. I'm just seeing other people because I'm like walking, and it's like it's no reason to get that angry because somebody bumped you, especially when it's a bunch of people in one space. Like, you know what I mean? But then I myself bumped somebody, and I was like, damn, I really got you good there. I didn't mean to. I just like it was a lot, you guys. At this point, I think that I am in a period of friendships, if I would say, like an important theme right now in my life, because I've been meeting like really good people lately, and I feel very content and happy about that because I've had good experiences. I've met some good people in the past, but I feel like I got wrapped up in relationships and different friendships that didn't work out, and I feel like this period of time in my life is a period of friendships and meeting new people and having better experiences and just being able to be content with what is and is not meant to be. I remember like I used to get so anxious over things like that I could not control, and it's not that I'm a control freak. It's just that when you're in like friendship or relationship or whatever, and you can see something going wrong, it will be difficult for me to try not to save that thing, or just struggling with understanding why something has to end or something has to go a particular way. I remember my grandma used to tell me that there is a season for everything, and it truly is. I think that's like, if there's a big theme of my life, I'm learning that there's a season to everything, and some seasons have to end. And I literally have been saying that for years. But I think that it is setting in. And when things end, if things end or if things change, that is not a bad thing. You're not, it's what's meant to be will be. And what's not meant to be will not be. And I know that sounds like really cliche, but that's just the truth. Another thing that I've come to terms with is that certain things you're not going to get over. And I've said this as well before. You just get through them. And I think that that's another thing that I've been just taking in. It's like a lot of reflection in this period of time in my life, and I can see things happening. I can see more of, I just have a deeper understanding, I feel like. And some people deal with grief differently. These takes advice or whatever on what to do, and that's with everything. Like what to do when you have a breakup, what to do when someone passes away, what to do when, and this is what you should be doing, and this is how you should react. But I think that it's important to realize that if you know yourself, and the way that you need to heal, and the way that someone else goes about healing, or the steps that they take is not always the same as yours. So you kind of have to trust yourself, with regards to how you heal. When something like massive happens, like you lose a parent, or you lose, something that's very like close, important to you. The steps that I always thought that I would go through would be like, okay, I'm just going to stop. I'm going to, like, for example, it's not the same, but for example, if you're in a relationship, like when you would think that the steps would be, okay, I'm going to go no contact. Okay, I'm going to fall out of love with this person. Okay, I'm going to go to work and I'm going to be successful. And it doesn't always go like that. It never went like that for me. But all the advice that I was seeing on social media and everything, I just kept seeing people running, like, work it out, or get under someone else, or get, like, all of this advice, you have to do what's best for you, regardless of what anyone else says. And that's another thing that I'm learning. I'm a little different, I think, than, I wouldn't say that I'm generic, that's for sure. So some of the ways that I do anything, and I'm talking about work, I'm talking about school, I'm talking about, anything, the way that I handle social situations, the way that I kind of have to isolate sometimes to gain mental clarity. There's all of this advice out there, but do what's best for you, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Because if you are not good, you can't really give anything to another situation. Yeah, but on to better, funner things. I don't want to be sad, in this vlog, but I have to be truthful. So my grandma passed away, so I haven't been, like, the holidays, the birthdays, it hasn't been nothing's the same, right? Because there's someone very important missing, and the whole, like, oh, she is with you, she's in you, like, doesn't really work for me. So I've been writing a lot. I've been, going to work, doing what I'm supposed to do, and kind of just moving day by day. So at this point, it's kind of difficult for me to capture future, Lord willing, anyway. But what I've just been doing is going day by day, trying to live, just like operate as a citizen. I don't even know what I'm talking about at this point. But yeah, look. So yeah, that's that. Secondly, this is like the fourth thing that I've said. And so at this point, I'm rambling, you know what I mean? But I did buy myself something today, and it was like, it's this cute purse, and I'm going to show you guys, because I was like, girl, you're supposed to be Christmas shopping. Stop, like, trying to buy stuff for yourself. And then my sister was like, girl, pick that purse up and buy it. So I was like, yeah, sometimes you need that girl, that sister, that best friend, that whatever you have, that your mom, whatever, to tell you to just get it. Like, because what? YOLO, baby, YOLO. You know what I mean? Kate Spade. I was in Kate Spade. Look at this beautiful, beautiful baby. Like, oh my God. Like, this right here, I usually don't like shiny things, right? But this is like, the fabric, it's given elegant. It's given it should have been on me. So that's why I had to buy it. And also it was on sale today. So I did make this purchase, which makes me so happy. I didn't get the wallet. I'll have to go back and get the wallet. I don't know what the hell I was doing, but I definitely need a wallet to match. So I'll probably be trying to go back and do that. Another part of my rant, right? I don't have anybody to talk to about this. No, like, another part of my rant, though, is like, I am definitely a Christian, right? But no, I'm a Christian. I believe in Jesus Christ as the Son of God. Like, I'm not very vocal about my Christianity online because of the evangelical Christians that are weird to me. Like, I feel like there's like a massive amount of Christians, especially those following that orange man. Like, there's the orange man and his followers. Like, I cannot understand, how are you a Christian and you are blatantly racist? How are you a Christian and you are hateful? Like, I don't, that's the part that I don't get. So it's like, okay, there's sins, right? Whatever. Not whatever, but like there are sins, right? Okay. We all sin every day. We're born into sin. We're, you know, the Bible literally says we are but filthy rags in the eyesight of God. And there are, I feel like there's sins that are placed higher, or given more weight than other sins, which all unrighteousness is sin. There's no big or little sin. And I just see hypocrites and people that could not have read the Bible. Because if you are reading and you anything, any part about who Jesus the Christ is, how are you, like, it's very hard for me to understand how you are, you know, out here trying to make people feel bad about themselves, out here trying to judge other individuals when you know, you got some work to do on you. We all do. So it's like, I honestly also feel like there's just a lot of people in general that care too damn much about what other people are doing. Like, I could not care less. That's not even something that comes up with me. You know what I mean? So I don't understand, like, there's so many people that really, really care about things that are just damn intrusive. Like, get a grip and, like, try to better yourself. So, like, I don't know, those, whatever, those people, those Christians, I don't know them. They're not a part of me, and they're not really a part of the body of Christ. One of my preacher used to say all the time that the devil, before you arrive at church, the first person that's there is the devil, and he sits on the front pew. And there's a lot of pew sitters, and you know, they can say that they subscribe to Christ or say that they're trying to be Christ-like, but really spreading rhetoric that does not correlate with the Bible, with Jesus Christ, with God, with love, with anything. And you know, God gave us free will, you know, but and so people, they do what they want, and you know, God does know that, and He is the righteous judge. So you know, vengeance is His, and He will repay. Now I'm just saying random stuff, but like, it's all true for real. Like, I'm so sorry, but that just annoys me because I feel like I can't. It's so many reasons why I don't do certain things, even like some of the things that I believe, you know, I just don't, because it's all of this talk out here, and I'm not associated with those. And I just want to put that, I want to say that plainly. It's no conservative in my body. Like, it really makes me sick. So yeah, but if you're watching this video, God loves you. And that's all I have to say about it. I'm gonna go to bed. That's gonna be the closeout at this point. And I hope to see you guys soon. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to your girl's channel. And go get my book, guys. Go get my book. It's on I have it available on Barnes & Noble as well as Amazon. It's called The Roots and the Girls Who Made Me. So go get my book, you guys. And you know what it is. It's XOXO.